Ystedwch lawr os gwelwch yn dda. Would you please be seated? Mr Mayor, Esgob, Arglwydd Craighowell, Boneddigion o Boneddigesa, yn gynta un gair o groeso I chi gyd I Coleg Prifysgol Dewi Sant Llanbed Pont Steffan, which may be translated into the language of our neighbours across the dike as welcoming first Mr Mayor of Lampeter, which is the correct form of address for her, even though she is most indubitably feminine. A bishop, Lord Craighowell, and our other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St David's University College, Lampeter. We are the oldest degree awarding body in England and Wales, with the exception of Oxford and Cambridge. We are also unique in being the smallest institution of higher education in the entire system. We have been at this business of higher education since 1827, and we think we do it reasonably well. The tribute to the teaching which goes on in this college is before us this afternoon in something like 110 young people who are receiving today the degrees of the University of Wales. They are the most important people here, the graduands. Before long, each of them will be going out into what is called the world of work. I shall have more to say about that later. And looking for jobs. One small piece of advice I will give you at this early stage. Remember when you go for your job interview to make the best of your qualifications. And remember the story of one man who tried to get a job in a variety show. What can you do? Said the bored producer. Well, he said, as a matter of fact, I imitate birds. Are you kidding? Said the producer. People like that are to a penny. I can get them any day I want. Oh, well, said the man, I suppose that's that. And he spread his arms and flew out of the window. Make the best of what you've got. All of our graduands here today are, I think, glad that they are here. Some of them are astonished that they are here. And it is my job, first of all, to congratulate them on behalf of the University of Wales. And I am sure that they would wish also to thank the families, the friends, the teachers, the counsellors, the bank managers and the barmaids who have supported them throughout their student days. So in conformity with the ancient tradition of this college, will you all who are going to graduate today stand up, turn round, and give a standing ovation to all of those who are present or not, to whom you feel you owe a debt of thanks. Thank you, that's fine. Sit down. I don't want you to sound craven. The whole of our ceremony is shrouded in the obscurity of an ancient language, Welsh. You will find translations thoughtfully provided for you if you care to see what's going on. If to some of you the language sounds old and strange, let me just say that it has been a living language in this country for more than 1,000 years. And we believe that it will last for more than 1,000 years to come. So whether you understand it or not, sit back and enjoy it.
Gorau awen gwirionedd, the best inspiration is truth. Be it known to members of the university and to all here present that the 161st of the authorised congregations of the University of Wales is being held here in the town of Lampeter on the 7th of July 1988 to admit to their appropriate degrees worthy persons who have, through study at the university and through learning, ability and perseverance, been deemed worthy of such degrees in accordance with the ordinances of the university, in the hope that they may be given health and long life to serve their generation and their country under the blessing of heaven. Then shall thy light rise in obscurity, and thy darkness be as the noonday, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Anthrodeidus Iscan Heckler, Gyflwynaf E.T., Peter John Foss, Afro o Brifysgol Prydican, a enillodd rhad doethir iawn a throniau.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd i mi dderbyniad di i radd doethiwr mewn athroniaeth ac i hollfrainiau radd hon.
Hawdd am o'r da, dag yn y llys, dy derbyn yn ddoethir.
Croeso i'r graddedigion Prifysgol Cymru.
Anthrodeidus Iscan Heckler, Gyflwynaf E.T., Christine Margaret Jones, Baglor o Brifysgol Hon, a enillodd rhad doethir iawn a throniaeth.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd i mi dderbyniad di i radd doethiwr mewn athroniaeth ac i hollfrainiau radd hon.
Hawdd am o'r da, dag yn y llys, dy derbyn yn ddoethir.
Llongyfarchiadau oddi wrth Urdd Graddedigion Prifysgol Cymru.
Anthrodeidus Iscan Heckler, Gyflwynaf E.T., Kirstine Susan Boyle, disgybl yn coleg ni, a enillodd rhad baglor yn eu celfyddydau a chlod uchel.
Congratulations. Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd i mi dderbyniad di i radd baglor yn y celfyddydau a'r clod uchaf ac i hollfrainiau radd hon.
Boed ofal yn wastad dros lwydd ac anrhydedd ein prifysgol yn wlad.
Croeso i'r graddedigion Prifysgol Cymru.
Anthrodeidus Iscan Heckler, Gyflwynaf E.T., Denise Leslie Dent, disgybl yn coleg ni, a enillodd rhad baglor yn eu celfyddydau a chlod uchel.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd i mi dderbyniad di i radd baglor yn y celfyddydau a'r clod uchaf ac i hollfrainiau radd hon.
Boed ofal yn wastad dros lwydd ac anrhydedd ein prifysgol yn wlad.
Croeso i'r graddedigion Prifysgol Cymru.
Anthrodeidus Iscan Heckler, Gyflwynaf E.T., Richard Brian Cave,
Congratulations, Richard. Very good.
Sarah Helen Elizabeth Clark,
2 subjects.
Sharon Tracy Kobblevick,
May I finish your pursuit?
Jane Elizabeth Kochok,
In social policy. Don't worry about it.
Ryan James Cummins, Larry Davis. Disgyblion o'n coleg ni, a enilloedd radd baglor yn y cylbyddadau a chlod mawr.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiried wedi mi, derbyniad chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau a chlod mawr, ac I holl frainiau radd hon.
Roedd eich gofal yn wastad dros lwydd ac yn rhededd ein prifysgol yn gwlad.
Croeso i'r graddedigion Prifysgol Cymru.
Anffrydeiddus Isganheclwr, cyflwynaf E.T. Honna Marian Munro, David John Norcliffe,
Congratulations.
Louise Offen, Rachel Ann Owens,
Congratulations.
Christine Panter, Annette Pinnell. Disgyblion o'n coleg ni, a enilloedd radd baglor yn y cylbyddadau a chlod mawr.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiried wedi mi, derbyniad chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau a chlod mawr, ac I holl frainiau radd hon.
Roedd eich gofal yn wastad dros lwydd ac yn rhededd ein prifysgol yn gwlad.
Croeso i'r graddedigion Prifysgol Cymru.
Anffrydeiddus Isganheclwr, cyflwynaf E.T. Jennifer Ann Allen, Simon Bean,
Congratulations.
David Peter Boyd,
Congratulations.
Teresa K. Bristow, Nicola Bullard. Disgyblion o'n coleg ni, a enilloedd radd baglor yn y cylbyddadau a chlod mawr.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiried wedi mi, derbyniad chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau a chlod mawr, ac I holl frainiau radd hon.
Roedd eich gofal yn wastad dros lwydd ac yn rhededd ein prifysgol yn gwlad.
Croeso i'r graddedigion Prifysgol Cymru.
It is an immense pleasure to come to this tiny and beautiful college. To study in such a place is a rare privilege in this bustling, industrial, urban age. The fact that it is tiny means that those who are responsible for its management see with particular clarity the serious crisis that now confronts the future of the University of Wales. I have to confess that as Secretary of State for Wales, it was a matter for relief to me that I had no direct responsibility for the affairs of the university. Yet I could not fail to observe with increasing concern what your own principal has described as the palpable weakness of the university. In a few days' time, when I become president of the new United College in Cardiff, that is the outcome of the merger of University College and UIST, I shall no longer be able to stand apart, but will have to join those who believe that things cannot be allowed to continue drifting as they have done, with the separate institutions bobbing helplessly and alone on increasingly stormy seas. I agree entirely with your principal's view, and I quote, that the time has come for the University of Wales to consider its position. If it is to contribute properly to the development of higher education within Wales and beyond it, it must either strengthen itself, reorganise itself, take a full and public lead in university affairs, or it should seriously pursue the possibility of dissolving itself and allowing each of the constituent colleges to be a university in its own right. But he added, and certainly it is right, that to destroy the Federal University of Wales would be a national disaster. It was nearly a disaster that the two colleges in Cardiff maintained their separate paths for so long. It seems to me inconceivable that this small and splendid institution at Lampeter could play its full and proper role in isolation. The carefully selected but narrow range of courses that exist only makes sense as part of a much wider choice within the university as a whole. For even the larger institutions to aim for comprehensive independence would be folly. If academic excellence is to be maintained, if quality comparable to the very best that exists elsewhere is to be achieved, if the university is to make a justified claim on limited resources, if the university is to respond to the fast-changing needs around it, if pettiness and parochialism are to be avoided, then it is necessary for the individual colleges to surrender some of the independence that they've achieved in order to collaborate unselfishly in the manner envisaged by the original founding fathers. I know from close observation that the present generation has to work harder to get to university, to stay there, and to succeed in the challenging world outside than any previous generation. I hope that doesn't mean that those of you who are receiving your degrees today have worked so hard that you've not been able to enjoy all the other pleasures and interests that make life at university worthwhile. I sense from your principal's quiet laugh behind me that probably I needn't worry too much. A sense of balance is important here as in all other matters. But I know that you will have worked hard, and I warmly congratulate all of you for your achievements and wish you the very best of good fortune.